Tax 1, sir. Our response in Tax 1, MMM development and promotion in Thailand. Upon arrival at the country, the following actions shall take place immediately. First, location of settlement. We shall settle in the capital city of Bangkok. The second is accommodation. We shall secure an apartment for our period of stay. The third one is a protocol officer. We shall engage the service of a protocol officer who will act as our tour guide in major city where we intend to carry out a massive campaign and promote MMM, the MMM community. Then the next one is getting an interpreter. We shall employ the service of 2 people from the community for interpretation for easy communication. Then the last is security. We shall engage the service of security agent for the safety of lives and properties during the awareness campaign. Again, we will need office hall for seminar. We shall rent a hall for seminars. Our mission to this is to plant and establish the ideology of MMM Global in Thailand. And our target is to register some new members. Now, knowing that
hold on. You mentioned that you are going to have office for seminar. Which one do you need?
The hall for seminar. The hall for seminars, sir.
So what do you want to use the office for?
Sir?
What do you want to use the office?
For seminars, sir.
Because MMM does not have any office.
No, we'll be using it for seminars, sir.
Okay.
So, knowing that our capital at hand is $50,000, our proposed budget estimate goes as follows. First, number 1, transportation from Nigeria to Thailand and within will cost us about $15,000, sir. The second, our feeding allowance for all teammates will cost us $5,000, sir. 3, team accommodation, security, interpreters, and protocol officer, $5,000. The office will be using as for the seminar and communication gadgets, like our sound system, projector.
MMM does not have office. MMM does not have office.
So a place will be using for our seminar, sir. Okay, the hall for seminar and communication gadgets, like the sound system, projector, microphone, flip charts, and so on, will cost $3,000, sir. Number 5, the advertising materials, radio station slots. And like example, handbills, billboard, MMM t-shirts, posters, banners, face cap, and jotters, all needed for a week, about $7,000. Miscellaneous, example, charity, $7,000. Our plans of action will go as follows. Day 1, getting an interpreter, a tour guide, security, and a registered transportation company. Book for hall, office, slots on the radio, etc. We'll be registering with them all. Hello, sir.
I'm listening to you.
Okay. Then on our day 2, formal introduction, spirituality event. Me and my team will start from their worship centers, go to their church, mosques, temples with my team, then introduce ourselves with the help of an interpreter. I will then make a donation or start a project in form of charity to them. This is to make the pastor or whoever is in charge to give us the opportunity to hold seminars within or around the premises. Because in every religion, there is always people who believe in it. Also in whatever comes out of their leaders. Our day 3, seminar registrations. When we are giving their audience, we will hold seminar with them to introduce and discuss on history and what MMM is all about using projectors and sound system, opening their understanding to the unfair financial world, to teach participants on how to register in MMM community, explaining in simple terms the ideology of MMM to their understanding. We'll play MMM videos and ideology before the presentation starts to teach people how to provide help and how to get help, to also explain the risks involved and the rules guiding MMM, making them understand the benefit they stand to get in MMM, show that MMM is helping the community to be financially independent, and finally, to attend to their questions and curiosity. Then on the day 4, we'll be dispatching, also holding seminars and registration. I will dispatch my team members to different areas of the community, leaving one behind in every areas we have succeeded in holding seminars. These will enable the people from that zone to talk to them, such in case there be any questions, after the team have been able to cover much worship centers. Then on the day 5, we'll go on live broadcasts. We will then proceed to the local radio stations around to also make radio jingles and live broadcasts, where we'll announce a general seminar inviting all to come. On the day 6th, another seminar registration. This day 6, after which there will be a general seminar where the first set of people who came on board will be given the opportunity to know more of how the community works. In that seminar, we'll also be showing the video of testimonies from other countries around where MMM community is successful in the world. Believe me, there will be a massive crowd wanting to participate in MMM community. Then on the day 7, at the end of the seminar, we were able to register about 250 people. The target is every one of the members should register 25 people, and we are a team of 10 people. Then I'll break down the estimation of provide helps. The average pH for the present time is $50. It gives us 50 times 250 participants, which is $12,500. Then our estimation of expenditure, $15,000 plus $5,000 plus another $5,000 plus $3,000 plus $7,000 plus another $7,000 equals to $42,000. Knowing we were giving $50,000, we minus our $42,000 from it to have a balance of $8,000. Even in MMM, we are told not to use all our money to PH, but spare money. That's why we have leftover. Now, sir, I'll move on to tax 2, sir. Do I proceed, sir? Hello, sir.
I'm listening to continue now.
Okay, I'm on tax 2, sir.
I'm seeing it. Continue.
Okay. Let's say 250 participants who provided help of $300 each at 30% interest rates. Because it's a must that I must pay 30% and also $20 registration bonus on every $300. I will calculate 30% of $300, which is equal to $90 per participant. Because there are 250 participants, which is 250 times $300 equals to $75,000. 30% of 250 participants is equals to $22,500. $20 bonus for 250 participants is equals to 20 times 250, that is $5,000. Then the total amount will be $75,000 plus $22,500 plus $5,000 is equals to $102,500. For the system to be able to pay, we divide $102,500 by 300. That is we'll be needing a total of 342 participants. Now we'll subtract 342 participants, new participants, from 250 old participants. That will be 92 participants is what we are in need of. That is to say, the community needs 92 participants who will donate $300 each, which will be $27,600 for the community to be able to pay up 250 participants who are old members the sum of $102,000, including the interest, because I am going to be adding the new participants' donation to the old participant donation to be able to pay the old participants. Now, my plan of action is this. After the first week seminar, and we got 250 participants who provided help of $300 to the system each, which amounts to between $75,000 at 30% interest rate of $22,500. Total sum becomes $102,500, including registration bonus. For us to be able to get these 92 participants, my team will organize seminars in every nook and cranny of the country using all mediums of communication like internet posting, neighborhood campaign, banners and posters on the streets, radio broadcasts, testimonies from other participants in other countries for the next 3 weeks, so as to be able to get these 92 participants to join the MMM community. Now, the resource I need, first, number one, I'll need an internet connection. It will be used to post on walls of all social medias and also to register new participants. 2, more tour guiders to interpreters for radio broadcasts and neighborhood campaigns and seminars. 3, more vehicles for transportation. Now, the ways to attract extra costs. 1, through charity. Because I have been able to promote MMM community through worship centers, I will still in time go back there with my team to make a charity donation. 2, organizing rally. Organizing rally will attract extra costs because we have to buy and print t-shirts. 3, transportation. It will also attract extra costs because due to the fact that we will need more means of transportation, we are also new in Thailand. We have to look for directions from someone who knows the place. That's to say, we also need more tour guiders to move around because we can't just rely on one. 4, feeding allowance. These will also attract more costs due to the fact that we are going to be staying longer. 5, accommodation. This time we won't be staying in just one place because there will be need for us to move to another place for us to be able to explore the area which we have moved. Now I'm moving to tax 3, sir.
Continue.
Permission to proceed. Okay. Putting in mind the dynamics of growth and contribution per week for the next 4 weeks and the testimonies of old participants, there will be a geometric growth in both participants and contributions because of the testimonies of their own, which encourages them and make them believe that it is not a scam, and therefore we have more confidence in it. A change will occur in both participants and contribution. Now, I'll list the participant registration and average contribution within the time frame. $300 to $400. Week 2, 600 participants, about $800. Week 3, 1,200. Week 4, 2,400, which should bring about $1,600, totaling $4,500 at $4,000.
Someone take it from where the guys come. Is having challenges with network. What is happening now? If I cannot hear you again. No.
Hello? Can you hear
Hello.
me? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good evening,
I can
sir.
hear you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, boss.
Yeah, I'm one Grabby Promise by name.
Okay.
Am I still free to present? Circle 1, sir.
No. Let's continue from where the guy stopped.
So I said,
You can see that we are on one. We have an issue. So let's someone from cycle 3 continue from where. Hello, anybody from cycle 3?
yeah, it's circle 1 is available, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm Okunola Olarewaju Akeju, Secretary.
Okay.
Yeah,
Continue from where you stop.
where you stop? Week 4,
Yes.
2,400, 2,400 and $1,006. Total is 4,005. Participant, we get like $4,000. Total contribution for participants is 4,500 times 4,000 is equal to $1.8 million. Calculation of 30% reward. 30 divided by 100 times 1.8 million is equal to $540,000. Total money to be paid out $1.8 million plus $540,000 is equal to $2.3400,000. Total number of participants to pay is 30%. $2.3400 divided by 4,000 is equal to $508,000. 508,000 minus 4,500 is equal to 1,300 participants. Sure, there has been growth needed for the old and new, and some new participants to pay the 100 and 300. Now we need more seminars beginning from the local to gather schools. Tax 4. Now we have the required number of participants from our previous month. We have to assemble the team and the leaders, because we need to always plan ahead by working with the general calendar of Thailand. Purpose of the meeting, goals. For the holiday, we need to get at least 500 minus 500 to 1,000 new participants to provide them within $20 to $500. Action to be taken. Organize a seminar both in the local community and in other towns through various adverts and local media, flyers and SMS, and deal, and also local newspaper adverts. Objective: my team leader will be made to pay so as for the team to be able to pay out new participants. Own and trusted participants also need to aid, provide help, and also get help, because that will also serve as a testimonial for the new participant coming into the community. Week 2, all day weekend, all leaders must commence local rallies to create awareness within local community and do more publicity with popular. Week 4, seminar for technology training, but seminar hall with capacity of 1,000. They shared flyers, poster system, and local
I can't hear
now
you.
to tax 5.
I can't hear you again. Mike, very well.
Can you hear me, sir?
Okay.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I I can hear you now.
Task 5, plans of action. In this case, what the team will do is to come together and hold a meeting which we will take statistics of the following. 1. No participants. Oh, no, sorry. 1. Number of participants. 2. Number of persons who provide them. 3. Number of persons who ask for them. Get them. 4. Number of participants. Number of provide them. Waiting for. Number 5. Number of persons who ask for help or because they provide help within the week backward. After all this, we will be we have to make sure that our downline that the school will be open. After they enroll and admission given to suitable candidate, that's going to be able to take Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hear me, sir?
I'm hearing you.
Okay. After which a school will be open for them to enroll. After they have
Hello.
a task will be given to them to be their own local areas. Leaders, managers will have no choice but to be their own community structure. The community will have more participants receive
Adjust your mic. Adjust your mic, please.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Just adjust this. Let me see something. Hello, I can hear you, but when you start talking now, you're saying it again.
Wait, let me continue. Sir, can you hear me clearly, my name? Sir, which do you hear better?
I'm hearing you better now. If I can hear you better.
I had a network glitch, sir. My network connection breached, sir.
Okay. No, wait.
Okay.
Let's stop now.
Task 5, plan of action. Hello, sir. Permission to proceed, sir.
Continue now. Already.
Okay, plan of action on task 5. 1. In this case, what the team will do is to come together and hold a meeting, which we will take statistics of the following. 1, the numbers of participants. 2, numbers of participants who provide help. 3, numbers of participants who has got help. 4, numbers of provided help waiting for approval. 5, numbers of participants who has got help but refused to provide help within 2 to 3 weeks backward. After all this, we will make an emergency order that my team and I will have to make sure that our downlines, who are the oldest members, have downlines that will be managers. After which a school will be open for them to enroll. After they have enrolled, an admission given to the suitable candidates, a task will be given to them to build their own MMM community structure in their local areas. Guiders, stroke managers who have no choice than to work hard to build their own MMM community structure. Then the MMM community will have more participants back on board. Number 2, for the participants who received help and refused to provide help, a message will be sent to them asking them to either provide help or risk their account being blocked. Now, the resource needed for this. 1, strong internet connection to hold meetings and classes to teach our downlines what to be done. 2, stable power supply, or if not, a generator set. 3, a good interpreter who will be able to speak English and Thai fluently. participants needed. Assuming we have 500 participants and the admission is being given to 100 participants, and we make them guiders, each guiders will have to be a guider of 1K, which is a 1,000 participants under his structure. If then multiply 1,000 by 100 is equals to 100,000 new participants added to the community. Now the contributions needed. Now we have 100,000 new participants added to the community with average donation of $300 each. Multiply 100,000 by $300, it will give you $30 million. Task 6. Our plan of action. First, we will first gather, number one, we will first gather all our guiders and members and have urgent meeting with them. We will figure out as a team what are the causes of the delay and what can we do to continue in the system. 2, with that, we are going to decide to tax ourselves by making sure that all guiders and some members that can provide help will at least $300 each, and all the guiders should hold on not to get help until the old and new members get help all. 3, the surviving pH that we guiders provided should be matched with new members and old that has been deleted for 7 days. For this, we will release the pause and continue. 4, all our old members that are no more attracting new referrals will be called together and educate them more on the ideology of MMM and the impact it makes on them all. We will show them our testimonies as guiders, what I have. Again, as a referral, with this, they will be encouraged more referrals. Number 5, we'll also make these listed below available to them. Make handbands, flyers to support them and tell their guiders in their region to constantly hold a seminar in order for them to bring people to the seminar for the growth of the system. 6, finally, we will make sure that their RPH and GH at when due, and also to always tell their downline never to be selfish, to try to explain to their members that MMM strength is to always let pH greater than their previous GH. Task 7. Our plan of action. Before we start anything, we need to first look into why we need to close down. Number 1, we have panics. Banks using mass media to play their propaganda articles. 2, serious negative impact of members and unfavorable response. These 2 things can cause the system to restart. To start with, we need to use the same mechanism they used to run us down to pick up again. 1, all the current guiders will be summoned for a meeting to deliberate on how to make pH not less than $300 each to start afresh the system. 2, we will now make use of mechanism like the female accounts as individuals, using our Facebook to advertise the system to the world with a lot of difference. 2, Twitter, WhatsApp, BBM, and we will put our website to right shape. Social media will help us to gain so many people's confidence back, and we are good to go. 3, difference from regions, we will use YouTube video from wherever we are to attract more people with our ideology and testimonies. Different videos on MMM and the testimonies of participants to draw more people closer to promotion of MMM. 4, thereafter, we organize seminar centers where all our members will be compelled to bring at least 5 people to the seminar across the states every week. And as they do that, we are good to go. 5, as new participant comes for seminar, they will go home with t-shirts, handbands, and the understanding of the ideology of the MMM, of the system MMM. With this, more people will know about MMM and will want to be part of the community. Remember, from my experience, no one will hear about MMM this way and will not want to be part of the greatness of Sergi Mavrodi. MMM has come to stay forever. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I also thank everyone that you present in this meeting, in the presentation of your business gain tax. If we see anyone that not done tax or it has not been marked, it and check. And always tell people the truth about the enemy. They should pass through to spend money. Spend money.
Okay, sir.
Tell them the truth. If you have any question, comment that you want to make, you can talk to me now. You really disturb, and I don't like such a person. Especially there's nothing I can do to you. You are you are an adult. I told you to mute your mic, and you refuse to do it. We need to be godly and be have courtesy for each other at times. You can see how you have been disturbed, how they have been doing the presentation, and you are disturbing. So if there is anybody that wants to ask question, any question, any comment?
Hello, sir.
As,
Comment, sir.
as for me, sir, no questions, sir.
As for me,
Please,
no question.
please, all what you learn from veteran school, apply it to the people construction. Teach them how to use their phone. They can do it as you at school without having knowledge of computer before, and you do some application on your own. What you can have this that you receive in the to them. Please share your knowledge with others. I wish everybody, every one of you, congratulations. Your tax, when you check it, it has not been marked at all. Share it with others so that they can help you check it before me. Because if it is not okay, I won't mark it. And what you're supposed to do in 10 days will become a month or 2 months. So if there's no any issue, if there's no any comments, I would like for now. And if you still have anything to say, you can say it on our website so that we continue from that place. Good night, everyone, and bye-bye, and stay blessed. MMA is still continuing. MMA is still there. You can see all the other platforms. Everybody, the new song that now is, they go one by one, closing their shop one by one. That is the song for them now, because they don't have any. They don't have a programmer, and it's not what they are not planning to watch people. So and now you can see down one by one, and MMA continue. So
I've always told my downlines that.